Well, Julian Timber back to Ajax. I know most of you, this is going to shock you, but you're asking yourself, why is he back to Ajax? Yet yesterday he was in London. I'm going to let you know why he's back at Ajax. And we are talking about Bukayo Saka, geared up for the preseason. Remember, they arrived today at London Conley, and they did something great for Emily Smith-Rowe ahead of his under-21 finale that they're going to play against Spain today. And lastly, we are going to talk about the game that Arsenal is going to play today that is going to be closed door. So smash the like button, comment and share. If you're totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name. Now, we all know that Julian Timber yesterday was at London Conley and he passed and completed his medical, and obviously he found himself in Ajax today. He flew back to Netherlands, and you might be asking yourself, why did he fly back to Netherlands? This is why he flew back. Obviously, he flew back to really watch his side of Ajax play their first preseason game in there for you, and he really had loads of things to do there. And you see him, that is Julian Timber, trying to do the needful and obviously watch his Ajax side. I think they're playing a side. What was the name of the team they're playing against? Let me try to look for it here. It was they're playing, let me see the lineup here. So FC Den Bosch. So that was the team that Ajax was playing against, and the game ended 2-2, and Julian Timber was there to bid his farewell to the players of Ajax, because I think the fans were not all that in plenty, but it looks like he will also be granted a chance to see to it that he finds himself in a position of saying farewell to the fans of Arsenal in their, the fans of Ajax down in Netherlands. So that is Julian Timber back to Ajax to bid farewell to the fans of Ajax and the players. So that is him. Now, what does that mean? It means that yesterday, after the medical, he shot what we call the announcement video and everything, and is really going to be unveiled. We don't know whether today or not, but his unveiling is really going to be soon, and Mikel Arteta gave him green light to see that he goes back to Ajax and bids farewell to the players of Ajax and maybe the fans, and then he returns at Arsenal, as his announcement is really going to be made very, very soon. But it shows you that that announcement might not arrive today. According to what we are seeing right now, he might take himself to a different level altogether to see to it that he gets announced on Monday or Sunday. But over the weekend, it's always hard to see these announcements coming in through, because the media is not all that active, and they like to see to it that they really make noise on Monday over Julian Timber and Declan Rice. And I think they might find themselves announced on the same day, but not in the same video. So let's wait and see how that's going to happen. But he is ready to join Arsenal and obviously play for them. And I think on Thursday he'll be part of the team that Arsenal is going to name as they take on the Nuremberg side, as this is just a small period of holiday given to him, and all the players that took part into the international break have arrived today, especially at Arsenal. They've arrived today. So even Julian Timber was supposed to be part of the Arsenal side, but I think was granted permission by Mikel Arteta to do that, and he might be joining them officially maybe on Monday, because he's going to fly back, I think, tonight after watching that game of Ajax and 2-2. That is Julian Timber for you. So third signing of Arsenal of the summer transfer window, and he's yet to come back and obviously represent to the fullest. But as we talk about him, there is a Dutch or an Ajax centre back who was a legend there. He has gone ahead and really given Arsenal fans what they expect about Julian Timber and what he's compared like to Lisandro Martinez. He said, well, Timber is a very promising young player. He's extremely skillful. He's good in 1v1s. He's a good guy who has ice cold blood. He never gets nervous. And that is Marciano Vink. That was a defender legend at, or legendary defender at Ajax, that is speaking that about Julian Timber, and you anticipate that he really knows him a lot. And obviously we know all what's going to have to say about him, but this is something that you need to pay a lot of attention to detail too, that the difference between Julian Timber and Lisandro Martinez is that Lisandro Martinez has a lot of energy, a lot of willpower. That's the only thing defending Timber is lacking. So I think that aggressiveness is one of those things that Mikel Arteta should instill into Julian Timber. But when you look at Julian Timber and Lisandro Martinez, they're on the same wavelength according to me. But the difference is, will Julian Timber fit in the Premier League? That is it. And that is a question that has no answer to it according to other people. But for me, I really believe that Timber is a very good player. And when you're playing under a very good technical manager who really teaches and coaches football, obviously he's going to teach Julian Timber on how to thrive into the Premier League, because most of the signings he's gone ahead to get out of the Premier League have gone ahead and really performed very well. You know, look at Matt Turner, he's a very good goalkeeper. Tomiyasu is another one, they got him from Italy. Gabriel Magalhaes, they got him from League One. Saliba also came in from League One, and the way he really went in through and obviously got himself into that Arsenal side, looks like he's the senior player ahead of Gabriel Magalhaes. Look at Martin Odegaard. He came from the Spanish La Liga and is really ruling the Premier League. To me, last season he was the best central attacking midfielder. Even to me, he was better than Kevin De Bruyne. So when you look at all those players that he brought in through, they've gone ahead to do wonders at the club of Arsenal, and I think he has gone ahead to get in one outside the league of the Premier League, because he believes he has the attributes to come in through and obviously fit into the Premier League like a glove. So that is all about Julian Timber and Arsenal. He's in Ajax, and we know that he's going to come out and obviously do the needful and obviously play a very huge part down there. Now today, Arsenal is playing what we call a behind closed door friendly at London Conley against Watford in there for you. And I anticipate that Arsenal is really going to be having is it Okonkwo, because Okonkwo is back? Is it Renelson in goal? The likes of Ben White are going to take part. William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, there is Zinchenko is there. Jorginho is not yet back. So in the central defense midfield, they'll be having El Nini alongside Nwaneri. So I can easily predict this lineup. You know, Martinelli is there, Gabriel Jesus is there, Reece Nelson is there. So you'll anticipate all those players to be the starting 11 of Arsenal. But I really believe that after this game is done, the website of Arsenal is going to go ahead and obviously publish the result there, and some photos are going to be put outside there explaining to us how the game really went in through. And if at all we are lucky, the highlights will be uploaded onto the Arsenal YouTube channel that you guys will go on and really watch them there to see it that Arsenal's performance and the levels they hint onto that day. But it's pretty good to it that before they go to before they go to Nuremberg in Germany, they are going to first put up such a performance for a side against Watford, because they need one warm-up game to really take them to that level. And I think even after playing Nuremberg, they'll fly back to London. After flying back to London, they play one behind closed door game before they fly to USA America to play Manchester United, Borussia Dortmund, and very many other teams there, because it looks like they're going to play 3 games, all 4 in USA. Then they return to the Emirates to see to it that they really get this over the line. So that is it coming in from Arsenal. And let's close up this episode with Bukayo Saka. And as he traveled back to London, see to it that he really gets himself what we call into the preseason that started today for those players that took part in the international break. He put this on Instagram. Off-season done, excited to get back to work. That is Bukayo Saka, and that's what he put. And it looks like he was in a first-class treatment in a plane that was flying him back to England. That is Bukayo Saka, and that's what he put on his Instagram. And he's ready to welcome the likes of Declan Rice, his friend of his that has always been there for him at the national team. We've seen them really share lots of photos and moments at the national team, and they are always great to see one another. So Bukayo Saka is part of the Arsenal team that has gone ahead to really train today at London Conley. And something special, they've gone ahead to dedicate to their fellow Arsenal player, and that is he goes by the names of Emily Smith-Rowe, who's taking part into the international break. No, it's the under-21 championship finale that is going to be played against Spain today. So as you see them there, even Martin Odegaard has reported back. they've gone ahead to really send him a message wishing him luck there. Even Kai Havertz has been part of the team, and I think let me try to really get that video and obviously play it for you here onto the Rokani Media Football before we obviously find ourselves in a situation of obviously getting it done. And I think this is the video. Let's play it here. They were led by the captain, right? All right. So that was the video, and Kai Havertz was part of this video, guys. Let me show you where Kai Havertz was. Kai Havertz has also reported. Who has seen Kai Havertz? Kai Havertz is here. This is Kai Havertz. So he's already part of the Arsenal side that is going to head to train today at London Conley to wish Emile Smith Rowe a good final, and they want to see him win. And I've always told you the importance of them going out to lift such trophies, because Emile Smith Rowe has never won something big in his career. So if at all he really wins this, it will really motivate him to really push for more and really crave for more wins. So guys, tell me your thoughts about Timber back to Ajax in the comment section below. Saka ready for the preseason, and obviously what do you make about the game that Arsenal is going to play behind doors against Watford? I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living to God protect you abundantly. I'm out for now. See you later.